my goof. In hundreds of interviews with homeless women over the course of 13 years, only one woman was not sexually abused as a little girl or raped as a young woman. For most of these women, home is a very scary place, a place they have fled. The shelters are, ironically, the first places many of them ever find safety, protection, or comfort. This is a woman's story as she told it. What isn't in the story is the fact that this woman met another woman in a shelter. They fell in love, and through their love, they both got out of the shelter system.
Memory, December 1965, 5 years old. My mama tells me in a scary, loud, life-threatening voice, "Stop scratching your coochie snorcher." I become terrified that I've scratched off down there. I do not touch myself again, even in the bath. I'm afraid of the water getting in and filling me up so I'll explode. I put Band-Aids over my coochie to cover the hole, but they fall off in the water. I imagine a stopper, a bathtub plug up there to prevent things from entering me. I sleep with 3 pairs of happy heart patterned cotton underpants underneath my snap-up pajamas. I will not touch myself. I still want to touch myself sometimes, but I don't. Memory, 7 years old. Edgar Montaigne, who was 10, gets angry at me and punches me right between my legs. It feels like he breaks my entire self. I limp home. I can't pee. My mama asked me, "What's wrong with your coochie snorcher?" And when I tell her what Edgar did, she yells at me and says, "Never let anyone touch me down there again." And I try to explain, "He didn't touch it, Mama. He punched me." Memory, 9 years old. I play on the bed, bouncing and falling, and impale my coochie snorcher on the bedpost. I made a high-pitched screaming noise that comes straight from my coochie snorcher's mouth. I get taken to the hospital and they sew it up down there from where it's been torn apart. Memory, 10 years old. I'm at my father's house and he's having a party upstairs. Everyone's drinking. I'm playing alone down in the basement, and I'm trying on my new cotton bra and panties that my father's girlfriend gave me. Suddenly, my father's best friend, this big guy, Alfred, he comes up from behind me, and he pulls my new underpants down, and he sticks his big hard penis into my coochie snorcher. I scream! I kick! I try to fight him off, but he's already gotten in. My father's there then, and he has a gun. And there's this loud, horrible noise, and then there's blood all over me, all over Alfred. Lots of blood. I'm sure my coochie snorcher is finally falling out. Alfred is paralyzed for life. And my mama doesn't let me see my father for 7 years. Memory, 13 years old. My coochie snorcher is a very bad place. A place of pain, nastiness, punching, invasion, and blood. It's a site for mishaps. It's a bad luck zone. I imagine a freeway between my legs and I'm traveling, going far away from here. Memory, 16 years old. There's this gorgeous 24-year-old woman in our neighborhood, and I stare at her all the time. One day she invites me into her car, and she asked me if I like to kiss boys. I tell her I do not like that. Then she says she wants to show me something, and she leans over and kisses me so softly on the lips, with her lips, and then puts her tongue in my mouth. Wow! She asked me if I want to come over to her house, and then she kisses me again and tells me to relax, to feel it, to let our tongues feel it. She asked my mama if I can spend the night, and my mother's delighted that such a beautiful, successful woman has taken an interest in me. I'm scared, and I can't wait. Her apartment's fantastic. She's got it all hooked up. It's the 70s, the beads, the fluffy pillows, the mood lights. I decide right then and there that I want to be a secretary just like her when I grow up. She makes a vodka for herself, and then she asks me what I want to drink. I say the same as she's drinking, and she says she doesn't think my mama would approve of me drinking vodka. I say she probably wouldn't approve of me kissing girls either. And the pretty lady makes me a drink. Then she changes into this chocolate satin teddy. She's so beautiful. I always thought bull dykes were ugly. I say, "You look great." And she says, "So do you." I say, "But I only have, this white cotton bra and underpants." Then she dresses me slowly in another satin teddy. It's lavender like the first soft days of spring. The alcohol has gone to my head, and I am loose and ready. There's a picture over her bed of a naked black woman with this huge afro. She gently, slowly lays me out on the bed, and just our bodies rubbing together makes me come. Then she does everything to me.